Okay, hello everyone, and welcome to OmMotion. I'm Tracaya Spring.
And I'm Tom Bakken.
And we're here overlooking the beautiful Drayton Harbor area in Blaine, Washington. And today we're going to be doing some gentle movement to stretch open our muscles, our lymphatic system, our energy system, so that we can feel more open and ready for the day. So let us start by just moving our arms from side to side. This is a wonderful, gentle movement that just helps to warm up and open up the whole body. It helps to warm up the lymphatic system, get all that movement going in that area of the body. It helps to massage the organs. It helps to get the circulation moving. It's just a gentle thing that helps to wake us up. And as we do this, start looking from side to side as well. This helps to have the energy moving even more. And then we're going to move into a more intense twisting motion by bending the elbows and then continuing the twisting motion. And what this does is helps to really twist the spine and wake up the spine. Wake up that energy of the spine. We can move our elbows up, and you might hear cracking in your spine in different areas. This really helps to wake things up. We can continue to bring our arms up. Tom likes to put them behind his head. I like to put them in front of my head and then bring them all the way up to the sky. Oh, and keep twisting. And doesn't that feel good to just open up and just move the spine and get things moving? And we're going to release that and go into a backwards crawl. Imagine yourself swimming in the pool, in a lake, in the ocean, and just really allowing that movement of the arms and the shoulders, waking up all of that area. And then we're going to move to frontward crawl, having a beautiful swim in the morning, taking in some nice deep breaths, feeling that wonderful circulation moving. And then we're going to move into the shoulders, moving the shoulders back. Wonderful, wonderful. And forward shoulders. This wakes up the neck and shoulders area. Getting that circulation moving. And now let's just do some stretching of the head from side to side. This just helps to stretch out the neck. Feeling that wonderful stretch. If you'd like to move your head in a circular motion, you can do that. Whatever's comfortable for you. The main thing about this, about OmMotion, is that you are comfortable in your own body with any movements that we're doing. Only do what's comfortable and make it your own. Now I'm putting my shoulders up and I'm putting my chin from side to side. And what this does is it helps to open up the lymphatic system of the neck. Oftentimes things get kind of clogged up around the neck area. We want to get the lymphatic system moving. Wonderful. One more thing of rounding the shoulders. And then let us put one arm up. We're going to look to the opposite side and look forward. Look to the opposite side, look forward, raising the other arm, doing the same thing on the other side. This also helps to open up the neck. It just feels good. And then we're going to put one hand on our heart area and one hand back. And stretch that open. This helps to open up the chest area. Helps us to get in contact with our heart center. Taking some deep, deep breaths in. Feeling so good about ourselves and our life. Another opportunity for another day. And now we're going to raise both arms up to the sky. Reaching up to the sky, feeling all the possibilities of the universe as we reach up for creating the opportunities that we'd like for the day. And then we're going to grasp on one wrist and we're going to pull ourselves over to one side. Stretching up again, pulling the other wrist to the other side. This is part of stretching our spine out in the 6 directions of the spine. When we move and stretch our spine in the 6 directions that the spine naturally moves in, then we are keeping our spine limber. And that keeps us youthful and flexible. So when we start off the day by stretching the spine in the 6 directions, it really helps us to feel better in our body in general. We started off with the twisting from side to side. That is one of the 2 directions of the spine. Then moving from side to side this way, it's other directions of the spine. And then we're also going to be doing cat and cow, which are the other directions. So we're going to do that now. We're going to be moving down, just gently bending over, touching the toes, just whatever's comfortable for you. And then we can come up a little bit, resting our hands on our knees. And we're going to be stretching the tailbone out and our head up. And we're arching our back. And this is the cow position, or moo. Tom likes to call it moo and meow. I like that. Or you can call it cat and cow. This is the cow position. We're stretching our spine this way. And then we're going to round our back. And we're going to pull our stomach in until we can just absolutely, it's almost like we're putting our belly button to our spine. Pulling that up in. Dropping our head. This is the cat or meow position. Then we're moving back to the moo position. And just really allowing the stretch of the lower back and the neck. And then once again, arching the back, stretching, dropping the head, pulling in the belly button to the spine. Really feeling that stretch this way. Once again, we're going to go to moo. This is 2 more directions of the spine. This keeps the spine limber, these directions. And one more time. Going into meow. Wonderful, and now we'll drop our hands down and our head down. Just letting go for a moment. And then we're going to come back up gently. Wonderful, and we're going to move the lower body now. We're going to kick from side to side. Our feet from side to side, and then putting our hands in the opposite direction that we're kicking. Sometimes it takes a moment to get that coordination. Take your time in doing that. And what this does is it moves the lymphatic system in the lower body. And it also coordinates the left and right sides of the brain. It's a wonderful way to just wake up the legs, the hips, the feet, And now we're going to move into raising the knees and touching the knees with the opposite hand. You can also move into touching it with your wrist or your elbow, whatever's most comfortable for you. And this also really helps to connect the left and right sides of the brain and just kind of gets the whole circulation going in the lower body. Doesn't that feel good? Taking some deep breaths in, remembering to feel really good about yourself and your life, feeling that tremendous sense of well-being welling up within you for the day. And then we're just going to move into how we started, with the arms going from side to side. This just helps to round out this section of OmMotion. And we're going to end this section with a wonderful thing. We can bring our hands to our heart and put our arms up and spread them out, feeling that heart center spreading out to the world and saying, I am so grateful for this day. Thank you for this beautiful day. Thank you for the opportunity to have another day to enjoy, to experience, to love, to give, to figure it all out, and just to grow and learn. Okay, good. That's that first section. Now move into the second section, which is more yoga postures. So we're going to be doing a series of warrior poses now. If you want to put one leg forward, the other leg back at a 45-degree angle, and just having a little bend in the knee. So we're doing a little strengthening of the legs here. We're going to be lifting our arms up, straight up, and we can look up. This is warrior one pose. This really helps with strengthening and balancing, feeling that connection to something beyond yourself, allowing that connection to come into yourself. We're moving to warrior two, which is the arm, the same arm that is the leg forward, that arm goes forward. We're looking over the fingers of that arm, looking forward to our day, looking forward to our life, feeling good, feeling strong. And then now we're going to take the back hand and we're going to bring it forward, and we're going to be pulling back as if we're pulling back a bow and arrow. And we can focus on, what is the focus for our day today? Is it to love more? Is it to give more? Is it to help others? What is your focus of that day? Is it to be more in contact with your soul level, your divine level, something more than yourself? Bring to mind, what is your focus for the day? Take a deep breath in and let go of that arrow. Let it fly to your focus, so it helps you to give you that focus. Wonderful. And then we're going to bring that forward arm up. We're going to bring it up and our other arm back on our leg. And we're going to be doing reverse warrior. This helps to stretch us up. And we're reaching up once again into the sky, reaching up for all the opportunities that are there for us. And then we can surrender to it and bow forward. We're putting this elbow now on our knee. We're bringing forward this other arm. We're stretching forward, stretching out for all the opportunities for us. Powerful, feeling that stretch. And then we can bring this elbow down, rest on your knee for a moment, and feel that stretch. Tom is showing us a different way to do that stretch by putting your arms behind your back. It gives you an even more of a stretch. There. Wonderful. Now we're coming back up, and we're going to be having our arms straight to our sides. And this is the flying warrior. We can feel ourselves soaring in our life, having a beautiful, glorious day, soaring effortlessly in what our higher self came to do today, and just surrendering to that and allowing ourselves now, putting our head back, lifting our palms up to the sky and surrendering in that posture. Full surrender to what our higher source has in mind for us today, our higher self, surrendering to that and all the possibilities that are here for us today. And then lifting our arms straight up, going back into Warrior One, and feeling that connection to that divine source that we have, feeling that and bringing that into yourself, bringing that into the world. Beautiful. Now hands to heart, standing up, beautifully done. Now we're going to do the other leg. The other leg will be forward, and we're going to be repeating the same thing on the other side. Wonderful. We're going to start with Warrior One, reaching up to the sky of all possibilities, connecting in to our higher source. Warrior Two, feeling that strength and empowerment, bringing it into your body and feeling embodied in your own sense of power. And then once again, bringing to focus, bringing to mind, what is your focus of the day? Bringing this arm forward and then pulling it back as if you're doing a bow and arrow. Feeling that focus. What is your focus of the day? And releasing that to the world, allowing yourself to be clear in that focus, letting it go. And then bringing that forward arm back, putting the other arm on the back of your leg, doing reverse warrior. And this is connecting in to what is beyond ourselves. Saying, I'm so grateful for all the opportunities today. Then we're bending forward, being humbled to that. And then we're bringing our other arm forward. We're stretching forward, meaning our elbow on our knee. And then we can bring that arm down and just feel that stretch. Or Tom will be demonstrating putting your arms behind your back for that full stretch. Then coming back up, arms to the side, flying warrior. Feeling yourself soaring in your day, effortlessly doing what your soul, your spirit is here to do today, giving in the highest way and receiving in the highest way, feeling that beautiful, beautiful connection to that higher part of yourself and surrendering to it by having your head go back, lifting your palms to the sky, feeling that absolute surrender. Surrender to the higher power, surrender to your soul, surrender to the highest possibilities of the day that you are in tune with, and therefore it will be an effortless unfolding. Hands up, Warrior One, saying thank you. We're so grateful for this opportunity for this day. Hands to heart, coming forward and saying thank you. And now we're moving into goddess poses. We're going to have our legs, feet from side to side. Again, a little bit of a bend in the knee, strengthening our legs, arms up, and then coming down into cactus arms like this. And then let's see your tongue come out. Let's see your scariest face. We're gonna go, I'm powerful, don't mess with me. There we go, beautiful. And now putting our hands on our knees, we're gonna bend forward and we're gonna twist from side to side. This really gives a nice stretch to the lower back. Putting our head down and twisting from side to side. Wonderful. Wonderful stretch. And then we're going to just allow our hands to go down in front of you, going down once again, and coming up, our hands up, beautiful. And we're gonna keep one hand up, our fist, making a fist and saying, I'm doing wonderful things today.
Doing wonderful things today.
Other hand in the sky, I'm doing wonderful things today.
Doing wonderful things today.
Let's keep our fisted hands putting on our waist, and we're going to be looking up to one side. We're saying, I am the superhero of my own life.
I am the superhero of my own life.
The other side, I'm the superhero of my own life.
I'm the superhero of my own life.
Wonderful. And we put both arms up, fists. I'm so grateful for the wonderful opportunities today.
I'm so grateful for the wonderful opportunities today.
Wonderful, wonderful. Great. And now let us do a little balancing exercise. You can see if this is comfortable for you. But we're going to try to do a little bit of a tree exercise. You can hold on to a chair. You can try to do it yourself. But what we're doing is we're going to balance on one leg. We're going to be putting the other leg either up to the ankle, to just below the knee, or above the knee. And we're going to be bringing our arms up as much as you want. You can go straight up. You can have them together. And this is a wonderful balancing. This helps with balance and strength of the body. Also brings that serenity and peace to the body. This is the tree, feeling the being of a tree. Let's be like a tree for a moment, feeling that silent strength within yourself, that connection to something more than yourself. It's very beautiful. If you tip over, that's no problem. Just come back into that pose again. Beautiful, feeling that silence. Now let's move to that other leg. We can do it the lower ankle, the just below the knee or above the knee, bringing the hands up, whatever pose is comfortable for you, and feeling that silence of the tree. Be like a tree. Beautiful silence. Beautiful. Beautiful. And now we're going to be moving into sun salutations. Sun salutations is a wonderful series of yoga moves that help us to stretch out every single large muscle group of the body. So we have been stretching out the spine and moving the lymphatic system. Now we're going to be stretching out all the muscle structures of the body. And so this helps us to feel more limber during the day. We're going to start with hands to heart, stretching up to the sky, reaching up to the sky, feeling that incredible stretch up to the sky, and then coming down, touching the toes, feeling that gentle stretch in the back. Now we're going to face a chair. Find a chair, a sofa, a bed that you can lean on. So this is sun salutations standing up. And we're going to be doing the first level, which is the low lunge. You keep your right foot forward, your left foot back, and then you put your head up, and you allow yourself to stretch out that back leg. Stretch yourself out. It's a wonderful stretch for the legs, also the lower back. Beautiful. And now put both of your feet back and your hands resting on the chair, and put your head down and stick your tailbone out. And we are stretching as much as we can. From this way, it's a wonderful stretch for the back. This is another version of the downward dog. Wonderful. And now what we're going to be doing is we're going to be putting more weight onto the chair. And it's like you're doing a push-up on the chair. And so you're holding yourself up. You're extending your body, straightening your body, holding yourself up. It's a bit of a core strengthening, arm strengthening pose. And now we're going to be moving to the cobra pose. And this means that you're going to be holding on a little stronger to the chair, and you're going to be stretching up and putting your head up, stretching your lower back. You can lean your hips onto the chair. If the chair is big enough, you can lean your hips onto the chair, and it actually supports the weight of the hips. And you can get a really, really nice stretch. back to the downward dog. Hands on the chair, feet back, head down. Give your lower back a nice stretch. And now we're going to go into another low lunge with the opposite foot that you had forward, with the opposite foot now forward. And we're going to stretch out, head up, stretch out that back leg. Now we're going to be letting go of the chair, coming forward, bending, touching the toes. Coming up one last time. Reaching up to the sky. Hands to heart. Beautiful, that was sun salutations. And now we're going to end the whole series by once again bringing our hands up and around and saying, I'm so grateful for this beautiful day. And think of something else that you're really grateful for in your life and saying, I'm so grateful for that in my life. Whatever it is, feeling your heart open for the day, being ready for the day, ready to give your whole self to the day, ready for the wonderful opportunities and experiences of the day, and saying, thank you for this opportunity, bringing hands to heart, feeling that tremendous sense of well-being, joy about yourself, joy about your life, and feeling so good as you step forward into today. Thank you so much for joining us for OmMotion today. I'm Tracaya Spring.
Tom Bakken.
And have a glorious day today.
Namaste.
Namaste.